welcome to RGB Addict Reviews, and today I think it'll be a fairly short video because there's not really much to say. And probably the most complicated thing of this review is trying to pronounce the name of the brand, which could be INIU or INIU, 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 something like that. I don't know. But it's a power bank. It's meant to be a fast charger, 22.5 watts, and it's a B1-B5. There is a little barcode on the back of it, and it tells you that it's a 3-year warranty. If you go on that barcode, it takes you to Amazon, and it asks you basically, do you like the product? Do you want to review it? Well, I am reviewing it. I tell you why I bought this. I normally buy Anker products. I buy a lot of Anker stuff, keyboards and Anker keyboard. I like their products. Literally, that was the worst analogy ever. That I just literally like. I buy lots of Anker products. This one product that I bought, no, but I have a few. I had a really nice power bank, a 20,000 milliamp hour one that was from Anker, and I lost it along with a GoPro and a DJI Osmo Pocket, which I left on the train in London, which I'm never going to see again. So I had to replace things as I've gone along, and I've replaced everything apart from the power bank. I bought this thing, which is a 10,000 milliamp hour one that was in TK Maxx, I believe, and this is it's a Mophie or Morphe, and to be honest with you, it's all right. I don't think it's 10,000 milliamp hour at all, because to be honest, it just doesn't do that many charges. It's okay. It does the job. It's not too big, so that's a plus. It's a bit like Switzerland. Living there, apparently the flag's a big plus. Okay, I'll carry on. Anyway, so we're going to unbox this bad boy. Because I wanted this to be a bit of a one-hit wonder, I have, through the power of my tech knowledge, I have given you another camera. Bosh, right here. I'm going to put that in the middle, or like that. Oh yes. So we're gonna open this bad boy. I need to get a better knife than this as well. That is on my list of things to buy. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, with these things that come from China, quite often they say they're 20,000 or 30,000 million amp hours or whatever, and then you find out that really, I'm making a right pig's ear of this, that actually it's not at all. But I looked at the reviews. There's a lot of people that say these are very, very good and it's a good product. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go. So, nice presentation there. I believe there is a little pouch in there. So let's take the battery pack out. Very heavy, flipping heck. Wow. Like, you're talking now, if that's 20,000 and that's supposedly 10, this is definitely less than half the weight of that one, which would indicate it's probably got more battery magic in there. So I'm sorry if you came here for the ASMR and you're watching me unbox like a absolute beast. There we go, we're not bothered. And it came with some free electricity. That's very kind of them. I like the fact that it's just a digital display. We have a little torch in the end there. And we have 2 normal USBs. And that appears to be a Type-C connector, which is great because my camera is. We have a little thing about, can you tell us what it's like? You can email us and all that jazz, which is very nice. Nice little welcome guide. I've got static on my hand, so everything's sticking. Tells you a bit about it. Okay, we don't need that. Now, one thing that's important about this to be said is that it's supposedly good for travelling on aeroplanes, and it's okay to do that with this pack. So you can never put it in the hold, but you can obviously put it in your hand luggage. So That is apparently a thing. It's got a nice little pouch there. There's something weird about these that when I touch them, it's really nice and satisfying. It's like, yeah, anyway, sorry. So the lead, now this, right, I need to tell you why I ordered from these guys. And the reason is I bought some leads off the internet because my daughter and my sons have now got phones and things, and we have a distinct lack of charging cables and such like. And I ordered these, and these are INIU leads, and they've got this lovely bit here which stops you from bending it. It's got a little cheeky light on, which I thought would like kind of tell you that it was connected, but it doesn't. It just lights up when it's any power to it. It's got this lovely rubber cable tidy, which is permanently on there, which is nice. It's got like special braiding that I've never seen on anything else ever. And they were so cheap for what they were. I got a pack of 5 of them, and there's a little green light. And I was like, sorry, my little webcam's failing miserably to focus on it. But basically, these were such good quality. I thought, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. And so I bought it because if the quality of those cables is so over the top, that I thought, well, you can't go wrong. And I'm looking at the cable here that comes with the device, and it's just as good quality. It hasn't got the light on it, but I don't think you really need it. It's got a nice Type-C. It's got the nice shielding bits, not as excessive as the other one, if you look. They're not quite as beastie. There you go. But cool nonetheless. And I guess you can charge from Type-C. In fact, in theory, I should be able to plug into here and hopefully, there we go. Yeah, it's showing that it's trying to charge. So that's very groovy. So let's try charging my Google Pixel. Let's see what happens there. So plug into that boy, plug it into my Pixel, and it says charging. Now it doesn't say fast charging. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it doesn't say, but that's not to say it's not. What other phone have I got that I could use it on? We've got an old Motorola G6 here. We could try that. It's definitely charging. So I've got a little charge thing on there. So the question is there any buttons on it? There is, right on the side there. Oh, it's got a torch. Very nice! That's quite cool, having a torch. Gosh, that would last forever, wouldn't it? Well, it's definitely powering up this phone, which has been there for ever and a day. Right. You know those instructions that I had? I might want to have a look at them. Okay, know your power level. Number 1. Oh, right, okay. So, according to this, to charge it under fast charging mode, both the adapter and the cable are required to be fast charging supported. The indicator will show a little, which looks like an electric sign, like a lightning bolt, which will stay on during fast charging. And then it says, it's just said it there. It's just gone. Let me, here we go. It just said at the bottom down here, turbo charging, which was something Motorola did when they first brought out these phones. They had a fairly good standard charger. So what they were saying is, if it was connected to a fast charger, then it would be turbocharging it, but it's still loading in, and it's showing down here on it. I'm going to show you that there's a little tiny lightning bolt which my pants camera can't seem to focus on, but it is a little lightning bolt above the percentage sign, and that is showing that it's fast charging, which is pretty epic. So I'll unplug that and I'll show you again in a second once that phone's booted up. I'll try it again on mine. Now, I did some pressing with the button. I think that just does the light. Interestingly enough, it doesn't seem to want to fast charge my phone. Wonder if that's... I know. Don't... Before you say it in the comments, I know I just twizzled it around. It shouldn't make any difference. No, that did nothing. Right, on this phone, watch as I plug it in. Turbo power connected. It just flashed up there. So yeah, it does fast charge. My Pixel for some reason doesn't, but it could be a setting thing. It's not actually too big either. It's a nice size. When you look at it against that one, it's actually shorter. If I put it on the bottom, look, it's shorter, and it's actually narrower by a tiny bit, but it is definitely twice as thick. But that's how we like them. So, yes, I'm happy with that. Let me turn this camera off. There we go. So, what do I think? I think it's a power bank. I think it's pretty good. Part of me wants to plug a power bank into a power bank, but I don't think that's a wise idea. But very cool. I like the display. I like the fact that it has a torch on. And it just shows you, doesn't it? If you make a decent product and you don't skimp out on your simple things like cables, then, you know, you're more likely... I've been using that to charge my phone all week, on and off. Yeah, if they sent me rubbish cables, then I wouldn't have ever bothered to order off them. But because the cables are so good, I was like, well, you know what, this brand must be pretty on it. And you know, that's why I ordered. So I'm impressed with the cables. It's my new brand that I found. So I'm just going to put this in here. I know this cable as well that came from them supports fast charging. So let you put it in your little cable tidy, which I've absolutely not done a good job of. And then you plonk this in your bag like that. Bosh. Now I've turned my son's phone on, and it's not been on for ages because it's got a new one for Christmas. It's going mental. So yeah, you put that in. Put your little cheeky... I'd put the smaller cable in, just in case. And there you go. Perfect. Look at that. Not bad at all. Well impressed. Not bad at all. So we're going to be road testing this year. I'm going to put it on charge, and we'll probably do another video, or I might mention it in another video at a later date, and we'll talk about how good it was, or whether it was any good, or whether it wasn't any good. So yeah, so that's the B1-B5 fast charging power bank. Hope you enjoyed that video. See you later. Please like and subscribe.